let's do sink the four of us.
By the way, I'm Ross.
Franz and Franz.
Like, where are
You want to make short turns? Can we make short turns? Short slalomy turns? Let's put Pepper in the middle.
What's your girl doing?
Why do you have that privilege?
Who is giving the command?
Debbie is. I am?
You're leading, okay.
Okay, so are we ready? Okay, here we go. And
Franz Klammer, Franz Weber, Tamara Mckinney, Debbie Armstrong.
I'm standing like an Austrian because Andre Molter is my coach, and I want to
He used to stand like this.
Yeah, the Blitz from Kitz.
do you guys think about stuff when you ski? Like, for yourself?
Work.
Yeah. No, are you always thinking about your skiing or what?
Not always, but there's obviously times when you go out and you kind of work on stuff, you know, or let's say you're feeling discombobulated. You're just like, just not in balance today or something. And then you're thinking about it.
What do you think about?
A lot of it's weight transfer, early weight transfer, getting committed to the new turning ski early, 4.5 balance, and that's the number one really. Is if you're out of balance 4.5, it's hard to do anything else. And so being over the front of the boot, and shape skis especially love to be skied from the front, and so being on the shin of the boot and being pressurized there, and oftentimes I'll think of equal ankle flexion, just different things to, you know, make you edge the ski or whatever, and be a little more in tune with one and the other at the same time. So
always aware of what's
playing.
going on. I mean, if you feel a crappy turn, you come on, that was weak.
And you don't like to feel a crappy turn. I mean, I love the turn.
Yeah,
I do not like to feel a crappy turn.
No, I mean, skiing is turning. I mean, you see a lot of the general public on the fly going down the hill, and you go, no, learn how to turn the ski. That's the fun thing, how much energy is in it and how it holds. You can, you see the racers with their hip 6 inches off the ground. Well, that's because they're making the ski hold instead of sliding away from them. And so you have a platform to stand against, and just a feeling of the energy that's there and doing that whatnot. So, but yeah, I mean, if I make 10 turns, 6 are livable, or I like, 2 are livable, and the other 2 flat sucked, you know. And I go, how can I make 10 perfect turns in a row? It never happens, and so therefore I have to keep coming back.
The other answer
You
is,
downhiller.
I don't know how to do a short radius turn.
They were incomplete.
That's
all that matters.
Okay, give him some feedback, Tamara.
Short, long turns,
Well,
short turns.
I will not confirm my sources that said there was so much anticipation and the turns were not very short.
No, I mean, this time we can make some short ones.
Oh, you want to make sure?
Maybe
That's what they wanted, short.
I thought the short
maybe
radius
put
turns are
10
hard
in the
work.
middle and you can show them what a short turn is.
Yeah.
Hop in there, Ken. You got it.
So that's shorter swing. That's short swing.
That's so good. Characterize the difference between the skis that you raced on back in the day and the skis that they're racing on today. I mean, for the general public, characterize the difference.
Well, I mean, the biggest difference is just the side cut. I mean, now there's a turn built into every ski, whereas in the old days, you had to build the turn into the ski, as opposed to you just getting the ski on edge, bending it, it'll turn for you. The more you bend it, the tighter radius it wants to turn. And so the more you can get your feet out from under you, the tighter radius the ski will make for you without you having to do a lot of work. If we would have had these, we would have been unbeatable as long as nobody else had them.
Exactly.
We tried to play with it when we were with K2 years ago. We tried to add side cut, but we didn't change the longitudinal stiffness. And then they became way too stiff because to try to bend that ski that much, because of the tip and tail gripping so hard, you could never get it to grip enough under the foot, and they just we called railed. They were like a ski.
They're unskiable.
Ski like on a railroad tie or something. They're so stiff.
You guys, let's give Tamara some feedback on her skiing this morning.
Coached in a long time.
She hasn't been coached. You haven't, Franz.
Tamara, your skiing looks a little bit lazy. You're not doing this right.
I'm not. There's not enough pressure.
Yes, the pressure. Yeah.
We want that energy.
Yeah.
So Franz, we see a lot of wide skis here on the slopes in the States.
Yes,
What's your ski of choice? What
My
type of
ski
ski?
of choice is quite a narrow ski, more like a race ski, because I ski a lot of on groomers, and this really gives me the kick out of the turn, and I really can maneuver the ski very, very well, and they give me some security, and I get some edges on that ski.
Yeah, you were talking to Tamara yesterday about getting more kick out of that turn.
Yes, yes, you have to go, and with this ski it's easy to do.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I think all of us legends that are here, we're all on a ski that's narrow underfoot.
Yes.
We like the feeling of the energy we can generate through the turn, right?
And we really want to accelerate, not like racers, but we still want to do it, want to have this sensation a little bit. And this is just it's real fun, yeah.
So we're still of the generation, Franz, that likes to turn.
Yeah, I like to make tight turns, small turns, like the old Weddling. And and really carve down. Carving is still fun. Not with the whole pressure anymore, what they do racing, but go just with the flow, go with the terrain. And this is, that's why this ski is made for that.
Mine too.
Very good. Very
I'm with
good.
you. Yeah, absolutely.
Skiing through like a creek bed, you know. And their skis are like this, and hers are like this.
185.
And
They're talking about the grandchildren.
she's like, okay, we'll do one run down through there. They get down. Can we do that again? You know.
Well, I have no idea. What is the white pass turn?
So the white pass turn was a mistake. At the bottom of the turn, like a giant slalom, it was mainly a giant slalom. It was Steve's problem, not mine. But anyway,
Blame it on the brother.
Yeah. But anyway, he would not complete the turn enough, and so we didn't have enough direction to have the height for the next skate.
Right.
He would be coming up, releasing the edge, going, "Oh, I'm too early," and so he'd hang there, and then he would start the turn on the inside,
Like an airplane turn.
yeah, like in here,
An airplane. Look at it flying.
and then he would transfer weight.
Wow.
So it was a late weight transfer. Start the turn on the outside edge of the inside
And then
ski.
slam the outside ski down.
It was a total screw up, but it was fast on the watch in a sense because he was going straight.
Got it.
But it was so inconsistent, you couldn't make it, a good thing.
I think it's funny that these days there are people out there practicing the white pass turn.
I do too.
And like you had described it just now, it came about as a mistake.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like what you were after.
No. Nobody would do that on purpose. Although it makes you get inside your feet, at the start of the turn, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But now you have a late weight transfer, and that's not a good thing. So it's I guess it's a tricky deal.
Second run of the round.
Okay, Steve.
Yes.
How's your white pass turn these days?
Better than it's ever been.
Is it?
Yeah, I used it.
How so?
I used it this morning up there a couple times when I got out of control. Saved my butt. It's something that nobody needs to learn. It was started years ago when I was competing because of a tactical mistake that led to that mistake. For some reason, it was fast at times, but it wasn't real consistent. I see guys to this day having to use it once in a while on the World Cup, but it's not something you have to have in your bag of tricks.
How was your brother's white pass turn?
He didn't do it as well as I did.
People keep looking at me asking if it's retro day. This isn't retro. This is just a Delaney sweater. How about that? How's that ski feeling, Bridget?
Oh, it's fast.
How'd you like mine?
Oh, they're beautiful.
The curve, isn't it awesome?
That's a nice ski.
I know
That
it.
was my new favorite ski.
I know it. You can use it when I'm not.
But these are fun too.
Okay, good.